Hello Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Aries, let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. Message for our lovely Aries, thank you for the week ahead. What does Aries need to hear? So we have unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So you might be venturing into the unknown in some way here, Aries, in the week ahead. Sometimes if you're already there, we can sometimes feel that sense of, I'm lost, I don't know which way to go. But you're being told you're exactly where you need to be. A level of the unknown. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you. Let's pull a crystal angel message this week for you. So we have gold, divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. I mean, miracles are when we feel blessed. Blessings can be big or small, but they just have a profound effect upon us, our life, our situation. All right, let's see what we have for you, Aries, for the week ahead. Overarching energy as we always do. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Week ahead, thank you. Angels, spirits, guides. What does Aries need to hear? Thank you. One more shuffle. Message for Aries. Message for Aries. So we have the King of Cups. King of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, or the energy of the card. Somebody in touch with their emotions, their feelings, intuitive, male or female. I mean, this feels as the overarching energy. There's a person here. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Two of Wands here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So let's pull a card for this King of Cups. Heart-centered, in touch with your emotions and feelings. I mean, yes, this could be romantic, but it can also be a parent, a sibling, a close connected friend. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Aries? King of Cups. So we have the Five of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Aries, this is somebody who is pretty much saying here, I mean, we've got two cups, with that King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups gives us an opportunity here to embrace new, renewed love in this reading. It gives you an opportunity here to open up, the heart opening up to a new beginning with this person. I feel that there is, for some of you, if it's an existing person, it can be, there's memories, nostalgia here. It might well be here that there is past experience as well that you have with this person. And it feels like that's preying on your mind. Whatever's gone on before, again with the Nine of Swords, It's preying on your mind in terms of opening up to this person, whether you want to or not. The Five of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Cups means this person will do whatever it takes. What do I have to do? I'll do whatever it takes to start on a new path with you. So they're really determined. They're really determined to start over with you, it feels, in this situation. I mean, if this is to do with new love and romance as well, and the opportunity for that, it feels like you've gone through something here, Aries, and it might well be that it's about doing whatever it takes to open up to a new beginning. Because sometimes we have to just kind of move forward in spite of it all, despite not feeling ready, despite what we've been through, despite everything that we could, all the obstacles that we could put in our way. Sometimes it can just be about opening up to a new beginning and see where something leads. Sorry, Aries, the door just went, so just had to stop the video a moment. So the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, it's anxiety, stress. Now, sometimes we can be anxious because of what happened before. Uncertainty, stress, worry, uncertainty in your own head. We start thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing, which it might well be that that's what you feel that you're doing. Again, if you know this person. I mean, we can also do that if it's to do with new love as well with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, again, male or female in energy, can be somebody who offers love, who really speaks about their feelings and emotions. They make their emotions known. So this is a scenario here, Aries, that you're dealing with where it might well be that there's a level of stress, worry, anxiety, overthinking, overanalyzing about this situation. Sometimes we don't feel ready for new love. Sometimes it can be past experience with somebody as well. But ultimately, the Nine of Swords asks us to really take a step back and gain perspective in a situation because, I always say our mind can be our best friend or our worst enemy. And this is really where our mind can be quite destructive. We can lose that sense of focus. Doesn't mean that it's not based in fact. It doesn't mean that we don't have reasons to be, vulnerable or overthink a scenario, but it's a magnified energy. It doesn't reflect the reality of the situation, even though the situation is based in fact in why you would feel that way. So this is the scenario here, Aries. This is an opportunity for either new or renewed love in a scenario. I mean, it doesn't have to be love romantic. If it's to do with an existing person, yes, this could be a family member. Yes, this could also be to do with a sibling of some kind or an extremely close friend. For those of you to do with new love, I feel it would be a new romantic partner if that's the case. The Page of Swords and the Ten of Wands is a conversation. The Page of Swords can be message, communication, to do with letting go of the old. So this could well be somebody who is asking you, can we let go of what happened between us and reconnect, renew our relationship, let go of the baggage, the history, what happened between us, the weight, the burden that maybe for some of you here that built up over a period of time, something came too much and it was time to let it go. Whatever the experience was, this is somebody who is wanting to renew a relationship with you, if you know this person. The Page of Swords and the Ten of Wands can also be sometimes a kind of fresh perspective in a situation, being open to, have some kind of fresh perspective, a fresh take on things. Is it time to let go of all the reasons not to do something, the baggage, the history, maybe things that you've gone through, and make space for the new? Because when we let go of the Ten of Wands, we won't make real space energetically for new things to come into our life. So again, if it's a renewed relationship, it can be to do with, am I ready to let go of what happened between us? Or can I? Can I do that? Or do I not want to? Is it not worth it for me? For others of you, it can be to do with, and it can be sometimes, again, that experience was too much for me and I don't want to renew the relationship. So either way, you have a choice and decision in terms of whether you want to progress this relationship if it's renewed. For others of you, it can be letting go of the past, letting go of the baggage that you might be carrying from past experiences and not let it get in the way of a potential new relationship. So this is what I see for you here, Aries. All the reasons not to do something. And again, if this was a new relationship, with the Eight of Pentacles, it could be a work scenario or someone who might be connected to your work in some way, or helping you on something to do with work in particular, or building something up. But the Eight of Pentacles can lend itself very powerfully to work scenarios. Because again, with new relationships, this is a decision in terms of whether you want to move forward with this. The Two of Wands, Aries energy, quite an empowered energy. This can be where we're facing unknown territory, but we're standing in what is familiar to us. You can see the kind of fortress here where there are kind of like walls, around that fortress. And this person is deciding, am I comfortable? Do I stay where I am? Or do I step into the unknown? Do I take that big step forward? The choice is yours. The Two of Wands gives us a choice or a decision in terms of which way we want to go. But it can represent an energy of expansion, really being able to open up our world and see where things lead. But it does require stepping into the unknown. And a lot of the time we're really asked, don't let fear of the unknown stop you from doing what you feel is right. We have a lot of Wands energy towards the end of this reading, which is more empowered, more creative, more action-orientated and assertive. It's also fire energy, which is your energy, your natural element. So I certainly feel here that there is more of an empowered energy. There is a level of fear, doubt, uncertainty. But then, Aries, with the energies on the table, this is real assertion. This is really, I'm going to take my world in my hands and decide what I want. Some of you, again, in an existing relationship might say no. Some of you might say yes. And it's whatever reasons that you have. For those of you in a new relationship, it's about overcoming comfort zones, limitations, barriers, and doing what you feel is right for you. So powerful in terms of moving forward with the Eight of Wands. It can be very powerful in terms of conversations, communications, and opportunities to move forward as well. But it's whether you want to or not. I feel that ultimately you have a choice to make or a decision. And in an existing relationship, these will be conversations that are bringing you to a crossroad in terms of how you want to move forward. I feel somebody really wants to move forward with you. In a new relationship as well, Aries, the Eight of Wands can represent, Cupid's arrows. So again, with the reading, it just feels that opportunity here to either move forward with someone new and not letting past experience or not feeling ready or worrying, getting in your own head of what might happen. I don't know if I'm ready, and all the kind of anxiety and stress, because maybe you've been through things before and it requires vulnerability with the Ace of Cups and these Cups energies, and it's whether you're ready for that or not, because there are limitations, sometimes self-imposed, sometimes for past experience reasons. But, this person stands on a fortress. There are kind of protective energies here sometimes that we have to step beyond. So this is the scenario here. Certainly in terms of new relationship. And in an existing relationship, Aries, it is whether you want to move forward or whether you want to stay actually on solid ground, on safe ground, whether you truly want to see where something leads and take that chance and step into the unknown, which is moving beyond what's familiar and moving beyond limitations and truly let go of what happened before and see where something leads. This is somebody who will really want to build back up with you. They're willing to put in the work and effort Very powerful in terms of business, the Eight of Pentacles, but, in terms of relationships and emotions even, the Eight of Pentacles really gives us an opportunity to build something up that's solid and stable emotionally, can be trust-wise as well, gain your trust again. Somebody's willing to do the work, the effort. If there were areas where, again, maybe work was an issue before, and there wasn't a healthy balance in the relationship, and there was too much focus in terms of that person doing other things, this would be that scenario here that they've prioritized what's important, and they know where their time and energy needs to be spent now, through the experience that you've both gone through as well. So, however this manifests for you, Aries, there is an opportunity of new love with this King of Cups. This person is expressing how they feel, and I feel that you're facing some kind of crossroads here in terms of how you want to move forward. Unknown territory is presented to you here, and it's a question of whether you stay where you are or you step into unknown territory, depending on your circumstances, and whether it's worth it to you. So Aries, let's see what we have for you as an affirmation for the week. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. We have, I deserve love and get it in abundance. Knowing what you deserve and then deciding whether this is right for you. Let's see what we have for you, as I'm going to pull 2 spirit animal oracle messages to finish off your reading. It's a beautiful reading, but it just feels there's vulnerabilities here either way. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. I'm going to choose from this deck because it's a little large to shuffle. We have, dear love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And with that, we have Elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So a sign that whatever decision you make here, Aries, you will conquer the situation. And that's what I was feeling with the Wands energy. Really, there are these kind of mental energies, emotional energies, but then towards the end of the reading, there's very practical and action-orientated energies. Certainly in terms of where you focus, you're putting your time on what's worth it. Aries, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you next time.